The Aftershock has just been released as the new starter pack in Rocket League. In this full review video, we'll go through everything related to the car, including the customization options and restrictions, how the car looks and sounds in the garage and on the field, and the hitbox. Then at the end of the video, I'll give you my honest thoughts on both the car and the starter pack, as well as telling you how you can buy the Aftershock for just 10 credits. In terms of customization, this car is the same as every single other import or common car in the game, which means you can customize every single item type, including the decal, paint color and paint finish, wheels, boost, topper, antenna, trail, goal explosion, and engine audio. And there are no restrictions on any of these items. So basically, whatever items you can put on your Octane, you can put on your Aftershock as well. Here's how the Aftershock looks in the garage. Here's what the Aftershock looks like if you equip all of the items in the starter pack. Here's a full demo of the engine audio. Here's a quick demo of the car on the field. The Aftershock has a Dominus hitbox. And let me just start by saying that the Aftershock is a very strange shaped car. It's not box-shaped at all, and there's a huge height difference between the back of the wings and the front of the car, so we can't really expect any hitbox to fit perfectly. Okay, let's go through the hitbox from every different angle and then I'll give it a score out of 10. The front of the hitbox on the Aftershock is actually really good. Only this small part here sits outside the hitbox, which is almost identical to the front of the Octane. And it's much better than a lot of other Dominus hitbox cars in the game, like the Formula 1 car, the Peregrine TT, and even the Dominus itself. The top of the hitbox is also pretty good. As you can see, this part sits outside the hitbox, which isn't ideal. However, it's much better than many other cars where the roof sits really far inside the hitbox, like for example the Skyline, which is notoriously bad in this way. And finally, the two least important areas in my opinion, the back and the sides. The back is really good, and the sides are perfect. And now let's just see if the Dominus hitbox is indeed the best hitbox for this car. Here's what the Aftershock would look like with all the other hitboxes. After looking at these, my conclusion is that the only ones that are better at the front are the Breakout and the Plank hitboxes. And they're both much worse at the top, so they're disqualified. And the rest are better at this part of the top, but much worse in the middle and the front. And I think the middle and the front are the most important areas of the top. So I think that actually, yeah, the Dominus hitbox is the perfect hitbox for this car. My overall score for the hitbox on the Aftershock is 9 out of 10. It's really as good as it could be for a car with this weird shape. Okay, so let's start out by talking about the starter pack. So my opinion on this starter pack is, I actually really like it. The only thing that I would really change about it is the Meteoroid decal, which I'm not a huge fan of. The Neon Clutch wheels and the Cobalt Quasar boost are both really cool items that I'd love to have. The Lightning Trail is also kind of cool, but a really common item, so I think most of you probably already have this. And the fact that you get 500 credits with it means that the starter pack is essentially free. The cost is basically the same as if you bought 500 credits just on their own. So all of these items, including the car, are basically free if you decide to buy this. So talking about the Aftershock itself, As we just talked about, the hitbox on this car is a 9 out of 10 for me. It couldn't really be better. The only real problem with it is the fact that the back of the car kind of blocks the view of the front of the car. But when I was driving the car around the field, I didn't really have a huge problem with this. It didn't really affect my dribbling or anything like that, so I don't think this is a massive problem. And also, one of my favorite things about this car was the engine audio, which just sounded like you were driving around this awesome futuristic jet fighter. I really enjoyed it. I usually don't like these weird non-car sounding engine audios, but this one I really liked. It had this really cool idling sound that sounded like a jet engine sitting on a tarmac. And the fact that you can use the engine audio on any other car in the game, except for other licensed cars, I really like as well. So I'm actually considering using the Aftershock engine audio on some of my other cars, like my Fennec. Okay, so if you don't want to buy the starter pack for some reason, but you do want the Aftershock, you can actually pick it up for just 10 credits on one of the trading websites. Here's the trading website on screen and link in the video description that I recommend using. As you can see, there's a bunch of players selling this car for just 10 credits. And if you can't get one of those to sell it to you, then there's going to be another one for just 20 credits. So yeah, if you want to grab your own Aftershock, you can either buy the starter pack, or you can buy it on one of these trading websites for just 10 credits. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you like the Aftershock? Are you planning to buy the starter pack? Or are you not a fan? Let me know down in the comments. And I don't think that creator codes work with these starter packs or special packs. So yeah, maybe you can't really use the MOGZRL creator code. But if you do want to support this channel for future purchases, please use the MOGZRL creator code on screen now. Using this code really helps to support the channel, so I massively appreciate anyone who uses it. And like the video if you liked it, dislike it if not, subscribe for more videos like this, as well as a whole bunch of other Rocket League and Rocket League Sideswipe content. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.